we are here. We've arrived at Bicton. I've got Lindsay, super groom, and Chalky is already chilling in the stable. So we're gonna rewind, because you're gonna go back to us walking down to the stables, and we found Paige straight away with Theo. So we are stabled next to each other, which is nice. So we are literally just getting tack out to head on down to hack the roads and tracks. And probably should have said that we're at Bicton 3-day, not just at Bicton. So we are dressaging tomorrow, roads and tracks, steeplechase and cross country on Saturday, and show jumping on Sunday. So we're gonna hack.
Climbing out the top path.
We're gonna go and hack the roads and tracks, and then we're gonna walk the cross country. So I'll take you along for a little bit, and I will show you the cross country course. And then tomorrow we're gonna have a cross country course walk with Cam, who hopefully can give us some tips on the course. I have looked at the course on the cross country app, and it all looks really nice. I'm actually excited to tackle it and take it on. And it'll be the final event of the season, so let's pray it's a good one. But I've got a good feeling, and we're here for a good experience and a fun weekend with the girls. And I'm child free till Sunday, so that's a win-win for me, because I never get a weekend to myself. So I'm gonna tack up, and then I'll show you some stuff on my phone rather than taking the camera, and I will see you on board Chalky.
Singing. Has he got his?
No, I took it off. Oh. He's ate like half of it.
Has he?
Oh, I'm just gonna leave him with us.
If that was me, I'd
He can't get it anyway.
Get it.
I know, he'd have it.
Why are you like a BOGO stick, Chalky? He's nosy, isn't he, Theo?
This is the issue, dressage. That was too deep for my life.
Yeah. Roads and tracks is walked. Paige is starting on the gin. Yes. I'm sticking to the Red Bull. So yeah, the roads and tracks is done. We got a little bit lost, but we're now going to go and course walk and hopefully not get lost like we did on the roads and tracks, because we missed checkpoint 4, we think, didn't we? But we definitely must have passed it. But yeah, so we'll have to rewalk that on foot tomorrow. But we're going to course walk and then go for a rider briefing at 7 o'clock, and I still haven't eaten a thing, and it's 5 o'clock. So I've now got Nutella biscuits shoved in my pocket.
Oh, I've had a bag
Got what?
Pretzels.
Pretzels. I'll eat these
popcorn.
biscuits.
Whole bag.
But yeah, take it along. gone and dinner. Get back. Good boy. Good boy, go on all the way back. I'll get you some water now. I love it when they all wake up for the dinner.
Yeah. Hungry.
Bedtime. We are now back at the Airbnb. We had pizza before the ride debriefing and then just come back, had a shower. Lars has just turned up, so Lindsay and Lars have just gone to the shop to get some milk, but we are just gonna chill. It's like already 9:30, so gonna just chill and then try and get some sleep. But this, we've already caused carnage with unpacking all kinds of food, but this is the cutest little place ever. Little Airbnb, literally 12 minutes away from Bicton. And if you'd have watched my Summerford camp vlog, I vowed I'd never camp, and I certainly wasn't camping this weekend with it being the end of October. So this was money well spent, and there was actually nothing better than getting in that hot shower and just standing there like my whole body is aching. And we've only walked across country, rode the roads and tracks, which I'm gonna have to walk on foot again tomorrow and walk the steeplechase. And I'm hoping that I can try and do a course walk with either Simon Greaves or Cameron Bear. Is it Bear? Bear, I'm not sure how you say his name. I actually haven't even read his name properly, I just have him on Instagram. So I'm hoping that we can, yeah, get a course walk in with one of them, ready for Saturday. Good morning, we are up, we are dressed, it's still pitch black. It's about 7 o'clock and we are gonna head back to Bicton so I can get Chalky fed and he can be plattered. We're gonna try and get some breakfast when we get there because, yeah, yesterday we literally didn't eat until 6:30 and I'm not doing that when I'm riding. I rode yesterday, so that's a lie, I did that yesterday, but no. So gonna go and get sorted for the day and then course walk and stuff again. We're gonna course walk the roads and tracks. We're not gonna course walk cross country until this evening. Good morning. I know. Hi, stop, stop, it's coming. Stop. Good boy, it's coming. Get you some breakfast and get you platted. Yeah, it's there, I know. Says you bad mom. You bad mom. Perfect, lads. Finishing his brekkie. We are just hand walking and then I'm going to give him a little bit of a clean up and get him ready to go for dressage this afternoon. He's feeling fiery, and then I'm going to go watch some of the 2-star cross country before going to dressage at 3:10. Chalky, just eat. Right, the girls have gone to tack Chalky up for me while I was getting changed. We are heading down to dressage. I'm just gonna swap the camera out and go and give it our best shot and pray we can get these canter leads right and just do our best, and it will be what it will be. The dream team. She doesn't care.
You got 2 left.
Yeah.
Hi, Chalky.
Feeling good.
Good, good.
So,
Hey, good boy.
fingers crossed, we like, but he is otherwise. I am the that annoying person that has taken like 5 months to edit a vlog, so I actually can't find the dressage sheets from this day. Obviously there was 2 judges. Chalky obviously wasn't their cup of tea, which is absolutely fine. I was really pleased with them, and as you can see from the ground, we went on the 2nd day of dressage, so it had taken a bit of a beating and it was really boggy in some places. So the fact that he was just chilled and level-headed and, you know, was giving me his best shot, he was actually quite relaxed, but you could see that the ground was really holding and he was struggling to stay in a forward rhythm, so he was just coming a little bit above the bit. But honestly, I was actually really proud of him, and even just to be in that atmosphere, and especially at this time of year when the ground is a bit bad and you're expecting them to, you know, still perform at their best, and training these tests in an arena on a surface is completely different to riding them on the day on grass with your nerves and everything else. And then to throw in the ground situation as well just makes it 10 times harder for them. So I was really pleased with them, and yeah, I'm just going to leave you to watch it because unfortunately I don't have the score sheet, but I do say further on in the vlog how the scores went and what the judges actually did give us for the scores. Dressage is done and I'm happy. It was a much better test than Tillington. We got both canters. We kept the canter in both. We didn't have a break. Did have a little skid in the canter, but he just kept us cool and carried on. I would have liked it more forward, but it was so boggy the ground that I just thought, no, I'm not going to bother. So yes, happy. I'm going to enjoy it all now. Right, quick change, and we're now going to go and course walk with Cameron. I'm sure there's going to be loads of other people course walking because he's posted it on his story, but I think it'll be good to see what a professional has got to say about the course, because everything we've said, we actually quite like it. We've walked some lines, but there is some tricky little lines, and the course should now be restrung, so it should be exactly how we're going to be jumping in. I'm just going to check the final part of the steeplechase, because you've got to jump number 5 and do the half spiral and then go on to phase C. So 2 things I want to check, that and the start to phase C, where that starts, and then just rewalk the course with Cameron, and then we're set to go for tomorrow.
Uphill, now we're coming to quite a bit of a gradual decline to this one, okay? So you're powering out of the woods, because sometimes horses can come out of woods and they've lost a little bit of energy, you know, you want to come out lots of energy. And to this, keep the leg on, but your body is just staying nice and back and behind them. If I'm coming in going, I'm on a bit of a deep stride, I can't quite see a stride, I give myself 3 rules, okay? My legs keeps the line, whatever the distance. I come a little taller in the body and I give them a bit more rein length, okay? So more rein length, taller in the body, leg for the line if I don't see a stride, okay? Because then it means the horse has got the freedom to be short or long. I'm keeping the hind legs in line with the front legs, which keeps them safe. And my body's back away, ready for trouble, okay? So they're my 3 things. What were they? Body to thirds, it's 1/3 in, does that make sense? And that roughly gives you your line. Do you see that big stake that's pointing up? Don't know if it's going to stay there or not, because it could be a movable object, but just to give you sort of where that's in the middle of my jump for A, okay? Because I think that gives me jumping this slightly on an angle here. But what it means then is B is already slightly in my horse's eye line. If I jump this totally straight, how does my horse not know that it's just going down that hill? Does that make sense? So I'm always trying to say to my horse, we will be going to that in a minute. Okay, that will be our next question. I'm not going to straight line them like this, because then I run the risk of running out to A, which is pointless when I can still make a smooth turn, not completely angling A. But it just means that I'm jumping this, landing and turning, and my horse goes, oh, that's B. Yeah. You don't run the risk of trying to run past it and having to haul them back in. So finding my line to that stake again. At least 2 strides straight again, and then start to open my inside door, close my outside gate and make the turn. You know, for those of you that are counters, it then is a lovely 5 again. Here. Pardon? Straight, not on an angle. I think this is a decent sized fence for a 90, so you don't want to be slicing it. Really important to use your space, no cutting turns here, because the challenge here, and it was similar for us, if this was just, you'd had a long gallop to this, it would be it would decrease the level of technicality immensely than having you come off this turn, which takes the power away. So you've got to make sure you use your space to have enough time to keep some canter. Yeah. This is where it's super important, as we were discussing earlier, to say whoa before the turn. So then on the turn, you're starting to just keep the leg on and keep a bit of canter. So when you come out, you've got lots of energy. Okay. Last thing you want is to come into the turn a bit quick, lose a bit of balance, then have to pull and then come out and then have to flap and chase. Okay. So we're going to break before, during or after the turn? Before, spot on. So then through it, we can keep a bit, come out with a nice bit of energy. If anything, you're better off to overshoot than undershoot this turn. Yeah. And I'd be aiming, you know, to the left of that white flag of the 100B.
Coursework all done, was very interesting. I will more than likely have concluded a few little clips. My back is broke. Dressage scores are in. I was really happy with the test, but the judge wasn't as happy. So it's a 37.8 I think, but apparently they're giving me take to earn clear, which are fair, I'll take, but one judge gave them a 4 and I don't think it warranted that, which was a bit unfair, but it is what it is. I don't think this is going to be a dressage competition. The cross country is a tough track. It was amazing walking some of the lines with Cam and how he would take them on, and it was very similar to actually how me and Paige had walked them earlier on in the week yesterday. So the girls are just, one's hand walking chalky, one is mucking his bed for me while I've come up to get his feed and his net and his rug for the night. And then we are going to head off to the Airbnb and have showers and some food. It's been a really long day, my whole body is aching. And I'm on 28,000 steps just for today alone. Between walking phase A, B, C, and then walking D again and riding. But the ground was horrendous in the dressage, so I am actually really happy, and there's nothing under a 30, there's nothing over a 40, so we are at the bottom of the packing order, which is fine for me. I'm just happy that it was a much better test than Chillington, and we're here just to have a good time. So I feel like it was fair that the give and take wasn't very clear. It was probably a quick give and take rather than what it should have been, but it was so boggy that I didn't want to lose the canter. So the fact that we got both canters right, the judge at B was a lot kinder to us than the judge at C, but it is what it is. Like, the judge at B was like nice square halt, a 7. The judge at C was like a 6. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna get the boy fed and then head home. So this will be the end of official day 1, even though we arrived yesterday. Day 2 of competing is roads and tracks, steeplechase and cross country tomorrow, and I'm so excited to take on that course. And there's some beefy fences in that and some really tricky lines, so it's all to play for tomorrow. It's definitely going to be a cross country and show jumping competition, not a dressage competition. So let's see what the rest of the weekend brings. Watch, he doesn't spin on and say he'll knock you over with his bum. Straight to his dinner. They're nice. Keep them plats in because your hood is soaking wet. Please keep them in. I should have took the Platin girl up on the offer of the new hood, shouldn't I? She said, if you haven't got a hood, I'll go and get you one. It'll be fine. Good morning. It is cross country day. So we are just getting ready in the Airbnb and we are going to head up to Bicton and get Chalky sorted. Paige is very kindly feeding Chalky when she feeds Theo because he was kicking the door yesterday, and let's not have him stressed out. So we've got roads and tracks, steeplechase, and then phase C of roads and tracks, and then cross country. So yeah, we're gonna head up there. I want to walk the very end of the steeplechase because you have to go in like this spiral, and I just want to make sure I know where I'm going because otherwise you're gonna lose time. And we need to write all of the timings down for the roads and tracks, and I'm going to put it on a little card on my arm because there's no way on earth I can even remember that. I can't remember it now, and that's without having to think about everything else I've got to do. So yeah, we are just gonna get all our stuff together and head over to the stables, see what state Chalky's in, pray he still looks clean, and pray the plait is still in because a lovely girl plaited them with thread for me, and I really want them to stay in for trot up tomorrow. So yeah, see you all when we get to Bicton. Good morning. Hello, that's okay. Do you want another dinner? Breakfast? Hello. Hey, handsome. We are hand walking. Very keen, Chalky. Very keen, and he's still clean. What a good boy. So the girls are just mucking its bed for me, and I'm just going to go and give him a hand graze. And then we're going to go and watch the end of the steeplechase.
Shall I send it over to you?
Yeah, and I'll put it in. But look, who's drove 5 hours to surprise me? I think I sent the whole of the stable yard into a meltdown with screaming and crying. Jumped all over her. I was literally talking to these ladies about Buddy and saying, oh, how they're so different, and turned around and seen a Red Post t-shirt and then realised it was Sophie, and I was like, no, nearly died. But we're just heading back down to the yard now to go and get sorted. And we've got like an hour, it's got loads of time.
I couldn't miss my bestie.
No, I actually can't believe it. I think I'm still in shock.
Can I start filming now?
Gardener and fair visitor Isabel, the owner rider of the 16-year-old bay gelding.
Now, times. No, it's fine, because I've got to be able to get off before cross country.
All go on professional and it's Jane Rogers.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So 8.
And off she goes.
So 8 time for Uberhausen and it's over 5 minutes and 23. So they do get penalised for being a wee bit too quick. 0.6 to add. So giving them a score of 36.9.
Go, Liv.
And Bethany Hall and Sophia the second out on course now. Clear Og the first. Molly Swain and Socks. Wasting no time in a really good stride. Clear of the Port Elliot bench, heading up round the corner onto the double at 10.
Go on, Liv.
I've got them out ready. I'll have a quick listen to him now. Yeah?
Tracy done.
Eleanor with Carry On Princess, starter number 452. And they bring forward a good score of 30.3. And well, head out cross country in second place. Really careful to make sure they didn't pick up any.
Go, Liv.
Yeah, idea, crack on. Brilliant. Nice little bit of Polish winter.
It's going to be really cold. Yeah.
Poland? Yeah. I think Poland can be quite cold.
Yeah.
It can be.
He's got a bit more spring in him.
Hello. Oh, thank you. You're giving me the rubbish.
10-year-old Silverstein
That's Charlie
on
then.
Olivia Radcliffe from the Port-Headed bench to Reckless. Fence number 10. Russell up and all put in a short one before that corner. Make the turn on the high ground, that left turn towards the brush roll, red post 10A. That's a lovely line, and Strider, over that left-hand corner. Tyler Roberts is sitting outside the top 20 as they headed out across country. But all of that can change if they go clear and come home inside the optimum time set, which is 5 minutes 47. And in fifth, Jane Rogers, Colin Oscar, 31.5. That's how it looks at the top of the leaderboard in this 93-day event, Section E. Now of NLS Clever Shuffle, an 18-year-old written by Lucy Hemmings, rise as an individual in it as Clever Shuffle, started by where we find a little interactive, coming towards the back of the court. It's the grade. Still there at this point. I say the corner.
She's nearly home.
Final fence. This course, in fact, too quick, 5:24 means that they pick up time limits for going too fast, 3.2 to be exact. That's at
Good lad, well done. Ice boots on, studies out. He was a very clever boy. Clever man. We are back, safe and sound. A lovely clear cross country, just literally I think 12 seconds or something over the time. I'll get them out in a minute. And I just messed up the steeplechase, so I lost my bearings a little bit and I couldn't actually see, because not that many of you know this, but I do actually wear glasses, and I couldn't, you know, like when a camera doesn't focus, well, my eyes couldn't focus on where the fence was. So instead of going through 2 of the FEI jumps, I went around and had to spin at the farrier, come back, jump the fence, and then I was canted in the spiral, and I got really confused and was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to cut in, and in reality you're not meant to cut in, you're meant to just follow it. So I did cut in, then I had to cut back out, so we got 28 time fault for the steeplechase, but it was clear, so I'll take it, and we came for a completion, and so far that's what we've had. He was mega. It was so tough. The roads and tracks, literally, they said it's a lot of walking and trotting. It's not. It was a lot of trotting and a lot of cantering, and we barely walked. We did come in early for, like, from the roads and tracks, because I wanted to try and give him as much time as I could, but he tried his bloody heart out. I put him on a crappy stride to one thing, and he still jumped it. We jumped the big massive brush, and I got a little bit left behind. And then we jumped the corner really well, and then I lost my stirrup after the corner. So coming down the hill to number 11, I had 1 stirrup, and I was like, I can either jump number 11 with 1 stirrup and then try and get my stirrup back before the trachea, but I couldn't get it back, so I had to come to a little bit of the slowest walk ever, put it back in. I was 2 strides out from number 11, so then we jumped it. We went from walk to canter to jump and then cracked on. So if we hadn't have lost me stirrup, we wouldn't have had time fault, but I'm really pleased with him. He tried really hard. The girls were just getting his studs out for me, and then I'm going to give him a recovery mash, and then we can chill for the afternoon now and go and watch some of the 100 and spend a little bit of time with Soph, because I don't get to see her that often. And the dream team have been absolutely amazing. Paige absolutely smashed it. Hello. So we're having a good weekend, because we came for experience, both of us. We came for the run. We came just to... Hey. Pull and push him forward. Okay. It's because he's got the boots on. Just leave them. I'll take them out in a minute. It's because he's got the back boots on. Let's not break the stable. Yeah, we came for the completion. We came for the experience, so that next year if we want to come, we know what we're in for, and that is exactly what we're doing. Neither of us expected to be near a badminton ticket, and we're not going to be, so that is fine. But we are just having such a good weekend, and yeah, happy days. So we were all getting showered and dressed to go back to Bicton for the party. However, Chucky's all done anyway. Beds are down, fed, he's got hay, and Paige is going to give him a freshener for me out the trailer later. We're going to Nando's instead, because I said mum on the loose, because I've got a child-free weekend. But how wild are we? But yeah, we're going for a Nando's instead, because food over a party any day of the week. And can we just appreciate how we're all burnt? The sun actually was cracking the flags, and because Sophie turned up and surprised us, we ended up sitting by the water jump for the 100 and in the sun for ages, and the 100 had finished and we were still there over an hour later just chatting absolute crap. But it was nice to have a catch up, but we all got a little bit burnt. Who'd have thought it in October? But I'm checking out for the night. It's gone a bit flary, you're just gonna have to cope. But checking out for the night, we're going for Nando's, and I will see you bright and early for trot up, and then we're show jumping around 10:30, and at least I can get home nice and handy. So see you in the morning. Good morning, we're alive. It's like 7 o'clock. Thank God for the extra hour in bed, because we just needed it. I am aching from head to toe. I've just loaded the car back up from the Airbnb, and I'm going to head up there to Bicton now. Paige has very kindly fed Chalky, so he's not kicking the door. And I'm going to just go up there and get everything sorted, ready for trot up. And then show jumping about 10:30. And that will be the end of Bicton, but I've actually really enjoyed it, but why did no one pre-warn you how much your body aches? And I should have known, because the first couple of events I ever did, I couldn't walk. But the amount of steps that we are doing while we are here is just crazy. Even like when we're not course walking and stuff, like yesterday I still did over 20,000 steps, and that wasn't when I rode, my phone wasn't in my pocket. Just absolute crazy. So yeah, I've loaded all my stuff up. I'm gonna head over to Bicton and get Chalky sorted in well in advance, because I want him to have a good hand graze and a good leg stretch before trot up, and obviously he needs to be clean and smart. His plaits have been in since Friday and the girl was amazing, but obviously his hood he had a hood with a face on with ears, and the back of this pickup isn't waterproof. It is waterproof, but it's leaking here basically, because there's the mechanism in it to roll it isn't watertight, which is so annoying, and I've known about it for ages. I've had the car like nearly a year now, and I really need to get it changed to a back, because everything was soaking wet. Like my hat yesterday for cross country was soaking. We had to try and leave it in the sun before I went. So his hood was soaking wet, so I couldn't put it on, and thankfully he did have a heavyweight on with the neck on, but they've just gone a little bit like spiky, so I'm just gonna go and tame his plaits, make sure he's all good, and then I'll get myself ready for trot up, and that will more than likely be where you'll next see us, either saying good morning to Chalky or heading down for that trot up. And I'm so excited. I've absolutely loved this whole weekend, and it's just something I never thought we'd ever get to do. I didn't think we'd ever get here, regardless of the outcome, regardless of if we got a badminton ticket or we didn't. That wasn't, as much as I'd love it, that wasn't really the outcome for me for this season, because everyone's messaging me, rooting for us, saying you're gonna get it, we want you to get it, you deserve it more than anyone. But when I was talking to the girls last night, when I was thinking about how many events I've actually done, so I only started eventing when I got Chalky and he'd never evented. I did unaffiliated last season, didn't I? And then we've only got 6 events in this season. So I think in total we're under 13 events. So to then go to badminton next year, I don't feel like we'd even have the experience. So I feel like this has really opened my eyes a little bit to what it would be like if I had qualified somewhere else and not come to Bicton. I think I'd have been in for a real shock next year. So I'm just so pleased with how he's coped with it all, how I've coped with it, and I am a nervous Nelly, like there's no denying it. Like, I get that nervous belly before I go in, and I think that's why I made the mistake at the steeplechase, because I just couldn't see the fence and I was nervous and I went into panic mode, but there was just no reason to panic. So it's been such a good mileage thing for us, and like so much more experience under our belt, and I've just absolutely loved it. So I'm going to stop rambling now, and I am going to get on and get over there to Bicton and see what state Chalky is in, because so far so good. He's been good to me this weekend. Do we need his passport? Do we need his passport?
Love me or hate me, God knows you made it. When he laid his eyes on me, yucky, ninny, the part of the morning I'm bitchy. Give me that my headshot. 시작된 걸. Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. You could stop my honeybee. You just wait and see. Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. 둘이 키스는 없을 거야. 아마도 그럴 거야. Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet.
Trot up is all done and passed for both me and Paige. She's just changing her bridle and stuff over. The girls have got all my tack and I'm now just heading down to get ready for show jumping. So I will put the course in next so you can see it, and the whole like hairnet vibe is nice, but I've got my hat on my back. So yeah, let's go and get this show on the road and get it finished. Yeah, well, I'm just keeping it steady. I'm not doing distances because it doesn't make a difference to them. Yeah. Throwing up my ears. Jump out,
Fire. Action.
Equals there for a first score, and it's on Bicton, then the score becomes 48.3. 461 now, let's move to that Chalky's Dream 10-year-old horse next up, and Olivia Radcliffe riding today into this one too, and it is number 461 now.
Fire. Three, two, one, action.
And 16 is there for jumping. That's a shame for Olivia Radcliffe and the ride of Chalky's Dream, and that really isn't meant to be for them this week, but great to see them here. They've been in brilliant performances though out on the dressage here, and 3:28 goes now for...
Well, that wasn't meant to be. 4 poles and he came out fresh. Says no one ever after a weekend like this. He was taking flyers left, right and centre, and then take a flyer and then shuffle into the next one. So we did 1, 2 and 3 lovely, exactly how I wanted them. He just got a bit deep into the double, which was 4. Don't know how he jumped out and didn't have the second part, but he didn't. And then it all just went a little bit downhill. Just got a little bit out of control. The rhythm kept changing. 1 minute he was fine, taking strides out. The next minute he was backing right up, not backing off from the fences, just shutting the canter down. So I already knew we were having a winter of show jumping anyway, so that's just confirmed it. But I don't think I've ever felt him try as hard as he tried, so I can't really ask any more of him. We knew it wasn't going to be a top high finish, so we just enjoyed the weekend, and it's give us a lot to work on for the winter. So I'm coming back next year, I've already decided, and the girls are currently cleaning the trailer out. I'm hoping they're listening, saying we're coming back next year with you, because they've both been amazing. So we're gonna get all this sorted, go and get some food, watch a little bit of show jumping, and then get on the road in about an hour or so and get home handy. Chalky is loaded, I've got Lind, and we're packed up and ready to go home. We've had the best weekend. Yeah. It wasn't obviously a top 10 finish, or it wasn't a qualification finish, but we had the best experience, and the mileage that we gained, and just overall getting a feel for what the stayaways are like, and potentially what badminton could be like in the long run, was a win for us. And he behaved so well all weekend. I actually can't believe how good he's been, and I also can't believe how fresh he came out after all that yesterday, and the way he show jumped, because he doesn't normally take flyers, he normally puts little chip-ins. But I'm honestly so proud of him. He tried his hardest all weekend, and he behaved all weekend, and you can't ask for more than that. So I'm going to get my best boy home, and I'm going to end the vlog here. So thank you all so much for staying tuned, because I imagine this has been a long one, and Lindsay and Lars have been absolutely amazing being the top groom, so I couldn't have done it without them.
I've loved it. I have actually loved it, and it's far less stressful being a groom.
I don't think I have been stressed this weekend. I've been quite good.
You haven't, to be fair, you haven't.
So for once I've tried to keep the nerves under wraps, and hopefully that'll get better every season. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for some winter training, because we're definitely going to be doing some show jumping. See you all on the next one. Bye guys. Bye.
Bye.